Hello, my fellow work from homers. This is Cam with Real Home Jobs Now, where I'm showing you how home is where the jobs are. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are having a fabulous Friday or whatever day you're watching this video. I hope it is going great for you. Now, if you are in the path of the winter storm as I am praying for our health, safety, and warmth. I'm also praying that the power stays on. And just in general, I hope everyone will be well and that you are prepared if you are in direct path of this storm. Now, I am back today with a set of jobs with training classes that begin next month and in March. We're going to start with what begins the soonest and go out to the latest. And we're going to get started right now with Honor. Now, we've talked about them on the channel before. Honor's mission is to change the way society cares for older adults, and they do that by offering a particular set of technology tools and services. They're looking for a sales representative to speak with families and clients through their first conversations about in-home non-medical care, and that's via their brand Home Instead. Now, as a sales rep, you will be taking a large amount of calls inbound and outbound on a daily basis, about 80 to 95 per day. This is a full-time, fully remote position, and you will be working starting Monday, February 2nd. That is when training class begins, and it runs for 3 weeks on a Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 Central Time schedule. Now, of course, that training is mandatory, and Honor is looking for you to bring at least 3 years of phone-based sales or customer service experience, preferably inbound and outbound. They would like for you to have a bachelor's degree, but if you do not, then equivalent professional experience is accepted. If you do have experience in a high volume call center, let them know because that's going to be a plus. Honor will pay you $19.90 to $22.10 per hour in this role, plus bonuses. And as an Honor employee, you will be enjoying a full benefits package as well. Our next remote job of the day is with Delta Defense. They are looking for a member engagement service and sales advisor to begin work on February 16th. This is a full-time and fully remote position. There is a location requirement, so if you live in any of the states highlighted here, you're not eligible at this time. For everyone else, Delta Defense provides services to the U.S. Concealed Carry Association, and that is who you'll be talking to as the member engagement service and sales advisor. You'll be talking to members of the USCCA about their memberships. You'll be doing that via inbound and outbound calls. So you'll be doing things such as taking an account updates, taking payments, and talking about membership purchases, as well as upselling them as you can. Now, Delta Defense is paying $21 per hour for this position, and that does not include commissions. You will also enjoy a full benefits package as a full-time employee of Delta Defense. So you'll only need to have a high school diploma or equivalent. Of course, if you have an associate's degree or higher, do let them know because that will be considered a plus. Delta Defense is looking for you to have customer service experience or sales experience as well, preferably via all the methods that they use: phone, chat, social media, and text. You also will need to be able to pass and maintain the producer property and casualty license. Delta Defense is providing paid training for all hires. So if you do not have that licensure, Delta Defense is going to make sure you get it as well as pay for it. So that training is 8 weeks of training upon hire. That's going to run Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30 p.m. Central Time. And this will be your schedule once training concludes. One of these schedules will be your schedule once training concludes. And again, this position begins February 16th. Now, they do say that after you submit your application to check your email because there is a required assessment that you'll need to take. Our next work from home job is with Farmers Insurance. They're looking for a customer care representative Now, you will need to live in the Pacific or Mountain time zone to be eligible for this role. And as we scroll, make sure to take note over here on the right hand side of some of the benefits you'll be enjoying as a full time farmer's employee. So, in this role, what you'll be doing is serving as the first point of contact for farmers' customers. You'll be answering insurance policy questions about coverage, rates, billing issues, and just anything generally related to a customer's policy. Farmers is going to provide you with paid training before you start taking live calls. And again, your day to day will simply consist of providing exceptional customer service to policyholders. Now, this position begins Tuesday, February 17th. Again, you do need to be located in the Mountain or Pacific time zone. Farmers is going to train you for 2 to 3 months via their University of Farmers program. And the first week schedule is here. And then everything after that, they've listed the Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6 Mountain Standard Time schedule. Farmers is paying you 22.31 per hour up to 23.74 per hour. And that is based only on where you live. You'll have the opportunity for up to 10% performance based bonus every year. And again, as a full time employee, you will be enjoying a full benefits package. Now, this is entry level. Farmers is only looking for you to have at least a year of experience in a call center environment, providing customer support, preferably in a high volume, complex environment. They also want you to have intermediate computer skills and be able to troubleshoot basic issues. They're only looking for you to have a high school diploma or equivalent. You will need a property and casualty license, which farmers will pay for. They're going to pay for the training materials and the exam, as well as coordinate that exam. Our next two remote jobs have March start dates. And first up, we have a position with Mercury Insurance. They're looking for a customer support specialist to work 100% work from home, available anywhere within the United States. The class date for this begins on March 2nd and runs for 4 weeks of paid training. Training is going to be Monday through Friday, 9 to 6 Central Standard Time. And after that, you'll have a fixed schedule of 40 hours per week, which is going to include a Saturday shift. Now, in this one, you will again be providing excellent customer service to Mercury Insurance holders. That's going to include phone, live chat, text, email, social media, etc. for all lines of business nationwide. So you'll need to have a basic understanding of Mercury product services and an in-depth knowledge of their policies and procedures. They are going to pay you based on where you live, and that pay range is noted here by state. And this is very entry level. They're looking for you to have a high school diploma or equivalent and at least a year experience of customer service and or a call center role, preferably in a high volume call center environment. If you already have some remote work experience, let them know because that's going to be considered a plus. And look through the skills and abilities that they've listed here and make sure to match their skills and abilities that they're looking for with yours. So you can talk about that on your application as well as via the interview process. Now, as a Mercury employee, you will also be enjoying a full benefits package. Our next remote job is with MetLife. They're looking for a customer experience specialist for the pet team. This position is 100% virtual or 100% remote, and it is available anywhere within the United States. Now, there are some things I want to point out to you here. First of all, your training is going to run for the first 6 weeks. Once you're done with training, your schedule will be 12:30 to 9 Eastern time, and it must include a Saturday and Sunday. To compensate for the fact that you'll be working on every weekend, you will receive 2 consecutive days off during the week. That will be decided and discussed during your training period. Also, if you live within 50 miles of a MetLife office and it's commutable for you, you're going to be required to come in once per month. So this will become a sort of hybrid position, but again, only once per month. And the start date for this is going to be March 30th. Now, as the customer service representative for the pet team, you'll be working with pet parents to provide solutions for their pet insurance needs. You'll also act as a liaison for internal departments such as claims, billing, and sales. You'll be managing inbound email, chat, and phone inquiries from MetLife customers for, of course, the purpose of providing quality customer service. In this role, which is also entry level, you will also need to have a strong computer background that's going to include Word, Excel, Outlook, and being able to search the internet. If you do have experience with CRMs, definitely let them know that as well. They're looking for you to have a high school diploma or equivalent and at least 2 years of customer service experience as well. MetLife is going to pay you $41,600 for this role. And as always, you will be enjoying a full benefits package as a MetLife employee. That wraps up today's work from home jobs that begin in February and March. As always, I hope you got value out of this information. And if you did, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, put a like on this video, share it, hype it, do all the things so we can continue to build our community of people who are pulling paychecks in pajamas. Go ahead and hop down into our community group chat, otherwise known as the comment section, and let me know which of today's jobs you plan to apply to. And if there are particular types of jobs that you'd like to see featured on the channel, let me know that too. And we might go ahead and talk about it on the channel. Again, everyone, please stay safe as we face this winter storm. You know, I cannot wait to do this with you again in the next video. Until then, bye bye.